Okay, we're trying something a little different today. We are going to be unpackaging this collection that I bought. And I'm very excited about this one because, yeah, I got it for a good price. And there is a substantial amount of cards in here, particularly two things that I'm really looking at. One of them is kind of like a collection of cards, and then another one is a single card, but is definitely going to boost the collection in a big way. So yeah, just for prosperity's sake and for evidence purposes, if anything goes wrong here, the package is still sealed and everything, and we are going to start trying to get in. Now this has been very well packaged. I'm going to try to take this slowly. And one of the reasons I'm taking this slowly is because it's not just the cards that I'm interested in here. Something that piqued my interest instantly was the thing which the cards are being held in. And obviously that is going to be a binder of some kind, but um, yeah, we will get to that in a second. As I say, I got a good deal on this, and yeah, let's try and get this open. Come on. There we go. Very well packaged. Very well packaged, actually. Like like multiple layers of bubble wrap here, which is going to be interesting. And I think he just bubble wrapped it and then just went over the whole thing in tape. So I think I've just got to kind of cut this top layer and start working my way through. Yeah, trying to do a little bit more recording for things that I'm picking up and potentially even places that I'm going. And as always, things like this will always get better, but you've got to start somewhere. Right, so you can start to see this kind of poking through now exactly what this is. And what this collection is stored in, let's get this out of the way. And even more tape and more stuff to get through. I guarantee it'll be worth it when we get in there. But what this is stored in is... Come on. Oh my god, it's like diffusing a bomb, this. Not diffusing a bomb, but yeah. Oof. Well packaged, sir. So yeah, what this comes in is the official V1 binder for the One Piece card game, which is very cool. And I geek out about things like this. Doesn't always have to be about the cards, but the things surrounding the cards. I'm very much a big fan of, so I'm really happy to have this. I've seen people trying to sell this folder alone on eBay for real silly numbers. So to get it in this collection and to kind of, for the price I paid, not actually pay for it, is fantastic. And now that kind of leads me on to wanting to get the V2 and the V3 of these binders. But yeah, I mean, like, look at it. It's just super nice, super awesome. Really happy to have it. Right, let's open it up and see what we've got inside. So, first of all, if anyone knows anything about prices recently and how they've been going crazy, oh, the binder is broken there. There's like a peg which is slightly broken. That's fine. I didn't technically pay for the binder, so that's okay. As long as I've got this, I'm fine with that. So this is the first anniversary English collection card set, and this is every single one of the cards, all 10 of them, I believe it is. If you know what you know that these are going for a pretty penny. They are not cheap. So in this page and here alone is a good bulk of the actual price that I paid for these cards. Now, the same seller, incidentally, is actually he put up another listing which has everything from the anniversary collection, which is basically used to hold a bunch of bulk. Everything in the anniversary collection except the playmat. So I've also picked that up as well because my intention is to basically try and piece back together the first anniversary, the English first anniversary. So yeah, but as I say, if you know what the price of these cards are going for, super awesome to be able to have these. We then move on to some Japanese cards. I know this is Film Red from the one of the premium collections. This I forget. I think it's 25th anniversary. I think it's 25th anniversary cards. I'm looking to get these in English at the moment, but again, they go for a pretty penny. And I don't collect Japanese, so whilst it's really nice to see them all here, looking really nice and everything, these will probably move on to be rehomed somewhere. So already though, the binder is pretty full on. Now move on to the next page. Some nice leaders here. Got Bella Betty and Calgara. Some full arts of Arlong and Pika. Now throughout this, there are some cards that I do like. There's actually a lot of cards that I do need. I believe I need the Arlong full art, the Pika. This Luffy up here, again, beautiful card, really nice card. Need that. The Nami I need, the pudding I've got, and then the chopper from this page that I believe that I need. Oh, and this Luffy as well. You can just see it's kind of like it's if it's not high price cards, it's kind of flashy cards, and that's what really kind of drew me to this binder. But there is something that is coming up in this binder, which was kind of the definitive, like, okay, I need to pick this up, and it's mostly the reason why I'm recording, just for evidence sake. Let's turn over the page again. The awesome Zorro. Hopefully that's all been in frame. Going back just in case, but yeah, we've got the Zorro here. Another card that I'm still, well, I need to get and now got. The pudding and Sanji there, very nice. We've got the Treasure Rare Ace, which is a really nice card. The Sanji down here is really nice. The Jinbei I need. The Nico Robin I need as well. So yeah, it's just back to back kind of, you know, good cards all around, good full arts and alt arts. So this is the page, and I'm sure you've seen it already, but we're going to go to the left page first. So nice full art Usopp here, Usopp leader. I believe I need this Boa as well. Again, just really nice spread over here. Now let's get to the elephant in the room. We've got a Trafalgar Law. We've got another Trafalgar Law. And then this is the one that I really need to check out to make sure that everything is legit with it. But we have an OPO 10 manga law. And we're just going to pull this guy out and do all the inspections that we need to. So, oh God, come on. Come on. You want to come out. Come on. It's like you want to be precious with it, but you don't want to. You've got to kind of get in the sleeve to. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, pulled out something else from behind it, so we will put that back for the second. Trafalgar Law. OP10 manga. OP10 manga. And we're just double checking all the things that we usually would do here. We're checking foiling, we're checking texture on the card. And it all looks really good. I'm just going to stand up here a second and kind of show you some of the things that I do look for here. So, God, I can't even see in the camera, but this down here, this text, should be really crisp. Should be able to read it. It's going to be difficult on the camera to really pick that up, but to the naked eye, it looks really good. The foiling looking really nice on there as well. The jacket, I think it picks it up there. The jacket has this kind of like striped kind of pattern on it, which is really nice. And yeah, so what I'll be doing after this is I'll be going and looking for comparisons. The One Piece stamp is on there, I believe. We will compare that to another stamp as well. But all in all, the card looks in really good condition. I don't get anything graded, so there's no hassle about that or anything about what the grade would be. For me, it's all about, is the card legit? And as I say, we will do some more checks in a little bit just to double check on that stamp there and everything, and make sure that everything's looking good. Again, this is why I film these things now, just because there have maybe been a couple of collections where I've been like, hey, I need to just double check that something is good, and I don't want anyone thinking I've switched anything out or anything like that. So what we will do is we will pick another card which has a stamp on here, and I think we'll go for this Reiju over here. We'll pop that out. And we will just compare the stamps on both of these. They look comparatively good, which is good. Sorry if I'm out of frame of the actual thing here. It's just me trying to fully appreciate where things are. Overall, I think it's looking like it's good. Trying to just check to see if there's anything else like out of the ordinary or anything like that, but the stamp looks okay. Everything else looks really good on it. Okay, so we'll pop back Reiju. Back in she goes. And for the time being, we will pop back in this Trafalgar Law. Actually, I'll keep that out because I'll probably do a little bit more of a check on that before we finish the video. As I say, I don't want anyone thinking, oh, it's been switched out, or oh, you switched out that card, and like, of course you've done something to it where I really haven't, and I'm going to keep that on. Hopefully that's constantly on screen. Okay, next up we've got the three brothers. Just the three brothers in leader form, both in character form. I believe this was from ST13. So again, not stuff that I need for my collection, but still really nice to have. We have the buggy, alt art buggy, which is really nice as well. And then these two as well. I was really, is it these three? I believe it's these two and there's two others. But when they released the illustration boxes, or at least they announced them, I was really unhappy that the first two weren't coming over to the UK at all, and there was a lot of people trying to sell them for silly money, real silly money. So I wasn't necessarily bothered about the packs or anything like that. I just wanted the cards, and now I have two of them. So I have the Onami and the Yamato, which is really cool. We've got a Nico Robin down here, ST21. I believe these three will be from ST21, the additional pack with the additional full arts, which I am collecting as well. So I think I need all three of these. Some nice Luffy backed sleeves here, and these sleeves are from the first anniversary, which I was talking about at the very beginning. With this box that I've bought from the same seller, he has some of the sleeves in there, and he said the rest of the sleeves are in here in the collection that I bought. So I'm going to take out all of these sleeves, put them in a nice baggie, And as I say, trying to just reconstruct the box back to its full glory with everything in there. And then we have, oh, he did say he was going to put an additional 9 cards in there. And I think this is originally where the run kind of ended for this part of the binder. So he's put in, we've got a kid here, we've got a law, another kid, a Shanks, another Shanks there, which is, hey, free cards is free cards. I'm all happy about that. And then we've got Ace, Luffy, and a promo Luffy, Jolly Roger, right there. That OP12 Luffy is really nice as well. So there should be some clear space, and then we get onto the last page here. So what have we got here? We've got a lot of full arts. And the one that really caught my eye on this page is the limb, because I really like these cards that they've been doing when it's kind of like the colored outlines, almost like the negative space. And I think the limb one this will be the first one that I've got, the limb, but I really like that, and I really like how that looks. So yeah, that's kind of everything. Overall, though, as I say, for me, this as a collection pickup is kind of the full package. First off, we've got the binder, right? The binder itself is, if it's not going to go for a lot of money, it's not going to come up a lot at a decent price. So I'm glad I've got that. We've got the first anniversary collection full set of cards, which then, spearheads a whole new initiative of like, okay, we're going to piece together a first anniversary, and that's a good start for that. And then on top of that, we have the Law OP10 manga, which is a really good pickup. All of a sudden, it's gone from being, I'm going to complete OP03 next, to it's probably easier for me to complete OP10. I know that with this, I think it's going to be another maybe £100 or £200 in order to complete that set off to completion. So yeah, that's everything. And as I say, the lore is looking. Let's take another quick look at the lore just to make sure. Get back up in that camera. I've maybe been a bit low for you there, but yeah, he's looking pretty good to me, and the stamp looks pretty good. The text on the bottom right is really good. You always just want to double check with these things, right? You always just want to make sure, is this what it's saying it is? And in this case, I'm pretty confident that it is. I'll obviously go and do some more checks, but ultimately, yeah, OP10. We've officially started. We're skipping a couple of sets there, but I guess we've officially started on OP10 with that. And that's everything. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me. I hope you've enjoyed just the process of the unboxing and taking a look at some cards. And yeah, I'll be back again at some point with another one. Who knows what about yet, but yeah. Right, see you next time.